Do I go got it? I got it, right?
Yeah, you
Biscayne.
got it. Good.
Okay, got it. Okay. Because I'm using the phone. So, yeah.
Nah, it's all good, bro. No stress it.
All right.
All good money.
I'm new to the technology. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Wait
Yo,
a minute.
I just figured something out though right now.
Uh-huh.
Now I feel like I should just go get a neutral hat. I have a New York hat.
Uh-huh.
You got the Ace hat. So it looks like it's a versus.
Oh, wait a minute. I could do this, bro.
Now we could leave it like that. It's cool. I'm just messing with you.
I was actually gonna wear it like this.
All right, so we both gonna take it backwards.
Yeah.
Neutral ground, B.
Yeah, neutral. Yeah. Because I'm gonna be like, wait a minute, this guy's from, you know what I mean? Gonna turn some people off right off the bat. They're gonna shut it off.
Word. It'll be like the soccer. Like when it comes to soccer, be like, oh, you Chivas, you America. Oh, nah.
Yeah.
It's like that whole thing. Cruz Azul, Pumas is like, yo, relax, bro. Relax. It's not that serious.
Hard, bro. I'm telling you, it's like, man, it's like I'm a fan, but I'm not that much of a fan, bro. It's not a big deal. I can watch the Yankees play, bro. You know what I mean? I can watch the Dodgers play and enjoy the game. Like I don't need a, I don't know. People be tripping sometimes, man.
Yo, but with that said, guys, everybody, welcome to the King Mexico podcast. And I'm so happy to actually have somebody who creates beautiful art. His pieces he makes are, inspired by our ancestors. And just from that, let them know who you are. Go for it.
Hey, this is Macehualli Pochtecatl, which means basically indigenous merchant. What I do is I go to Mexico and I'm in just connections with indigenous artists, man, from Chiapas to Itztapalapa to Teotihuacan. And this is where I get the merchandise. And so my page is Aztecah Treasures. I started this to help, to be in partnership with them and to help support them, as well as to preserve our culture by, exposing, these treasures that a lot of people just either they weren't taught it or they just seen it as something mythical or something that was in the past, but it's still alive in us and through us, man. So yeah, that's basically it right there.
So the piece you're currently wearing, right? What
Yeah.
is that? Let everybody know.
This piece here, man. It's a beautiful piece, man. It's represent who this person is Quetzalcoatl, and so who Quetzalcoatl is he represents so much. There's so much into the thought and culture of our ancestors, man. But to put it in a nutshell, he represents creation. He represents preserving of life, man. He represents beauty. Cultivating knowledge, man. He represents so much. It's deep, man. Once you start learning about the culture and about significant figures, you begin to realize the beauty in it, And so I wear this today because I'm always learning, man. I'm always, I never claim that I know it all. I'm always learning. I always have an open mind, and so that's who he represents, Quetzalcoatl, which means feathered serpent in Nahuatl. Feathered quetzal is the bird quetzal, they get it from the word quetzali, the bird, and serpent is coatl, so feathered serpent is where you get that connection there of his name.
Nice. So just to bring it back a little bit, right? You say you started this whole because you wanted to show everybody the culture and get up to date, but what triggered it? Like for me, I grew up with my great grandmother, right?
Yeah.
No, she was great grandmother. So like 2 or 3, right?
Yeah.
And she always tell me how she still knew how to speak. I think it's Nahua, because she's from further down by Puebla, right? So
right.
So she used to tell me that all these little rituals they used to do. I'm not gonna talk about some because they're pretty wild.
Yeah.
they legit, bro.
Yeah.
These are legit stories that she would tell me and stuff. And I was like, all right, cool. But even the ruins, because with my parent, well, my mother's from, she's like from a village, and a little bit further off the village, they have like ruins. So with that said, bro, it's crazy because some of the times people will go take pieces from these ruins, right?
Yeah.
And then bring it up to the States. But then when they brought these ruins from to the States, bro, they'll be like, have like a curse or something of that sort, right?
Right,
Because
right,
I guess you didn't do it properly. You didn't ask. You just took it, right? And you brought it.
right.
But, and whatever energy you brought from there, it came
Yeah,
and followed you here.
yeah, yeah,
It used to be wow, bro. Like I really got to like, I heard the
yeah,
stories and then people was like, oh yeah, this is the piece. I'm like, oh nah, you could keep that in your crib, bro. No need to bring that shit over here. If that's
yeah,
happening in your house, I don't need that. So people would actually end up throwing it out. But these were
yeah,
incredible pieces though.
yeah, yeah,
And a lot of
yeah,
people don't understand that in Mexico, there's a lot of ruins.
yeah.
There's a lot. There
It's a
is a
lot.
whole lot.
Yeah,
There's so much that hasn't been explored. But at the same time, it's like the villagers who live there, they're like, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, all right, cool. Yeah, it's just a regular thing they see every day. It's like, yeah, it's like for us, it'd be like, look at that building. Oh, yeah, it's just a
yeah,
regular building. Somebody is like, nah, you don't understand the historical meaning of
right,
that building. But for
right,
us, it's like, yeah, whatever. Same thing with them. It's like, yeah, we know about that,
yeah,
but no need to go over there, guys.
right, right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's, yeah, no, absolutely, man. And it's just so much into it, man. And you touched on two things that I think, like, it's the meaning, like there's meaning behind everything, meaning and value, and appreciation. And a lot of us, speaking for myself, because I didn't grow up knowing this, and a lot of us don't grow up knowing it. We're not taught this, about our culture. It's like something that's of the past. We know there's the existence of the Mexica or the Aztecs, the Mayans, but unless we don't live over there, we don't know it. But it's running through our veins. A lot of us, the blood runs through our veins, and there's this connection there that all of us, like, we can feel that there's this connection. There's this pride that that there's something there, this connection there. And a lot of us, grow up ignorant, not stupid, just ignorant, not knowing this stuff. You get what I'm saying? There's a big difference to that. It's like, because we weren't taught it, so we go through life not knowing about it. And so my journey with all this, actually began with me. I did a 12-year sentence in prison, and there it's another story. You know what I mean? And so it's pretty interesting how this path started for me, man. But I end up doing a stretch, man, and then there it's like they take this culture to a whole nother level, man. And so um and so as I begin to get exposed to our culture, man, reading books and just doing a lot of self-study, man. All this was self-taught. Everything that I know and that I learned was self-taught, was just through books that was passed down from one person to another person to another person, because they actually encouraged that we know about our culture, man, that we know about where we come from, from the very beginning to the Mexica, there, the Aztec Empire, to the invasion when the Europeans came, to the Mexican Revolution. So we learn all this stuff in there, and but I really found it fascinating, man. Something a lot of people, they learn it and it's like whatever. But me, I had this fascination and this like passion to know more and more and more about this culture, So I started reading just in-depth books, man, of like Coatlicue, Mictlantecutli, and all these figures, man. And I started learning the language Nahuatl in there, learning how to count and learning how to, because I wanted to have this connection, like this is who we are, this is who I am, and so that's how it began, with me knowing about the culture, right? And so when I had gotten out, I didn't you come out, it's a whole nother world, bro. You don't, what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna go get connected, It's like I got out and I was like, man, it's a trip. So everything I learned, I kind of like put it in the shelf, bro, so to speak, and for many years I put it in the shelf. I had all this knowledge, bro, all this understanding of our culture, bro, and I had it all on the shelf, bro. And I was just living through life, bro, living through life. And my dad, he stays in Mexico. So where I'm getting at, bro, is that when we went to go visit him one time, go visit my dad, I came across this artesano, bro, and he had these figures of like Xochipilli, which is flowery prints, and Coatlicue, the feathers, the serpent skirt represents Mother Goddess. So I knew these people, these figures, and I was like, dang, I know these things. And I felt this pull, this tug, like our ancestors calling, so to speak, because we all go through this. We're all going to either walk through this path or not, and this path can't be forced on us. It's like this path. We have to hear the call of our ancestors and allow our ancestors to pull us to a deeper understanding to this, And so when I seen this, I was like a reminder. I'm like, man, wow, this is fascinating to be able to see these sculptures, these replicas. They weren't the actual things, they were replicas, handmade replicas of Coatlicue, of Mictlantecutli, of Xochipilli, of Quetzalcoatl. And so I was like fascinated. I'm like, man, I'm going to take some of these home, because I feel this connection, right? So I come home, and at that time I was barely putting things up on OfferUp, man, selling, right? And I said, you know what? I'm going to see how this goes on OfferUp. So I put these things up on OfferUp. And next thing you know, you hear ding, 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 ding. And I'm like, oh, shoot, man, people, they want this. It's a demand. People don't see this. And it's like, that's how it started, bro. And long story short, they shut me down on OfferUp. I don't know why. Some people just, I don't know what happened. I put up freaking... Yeah, it is crazy, bro, because I put because it says that if you want to inquire about it, why they shut me down, and I sent them email, and they never got back to me, bro. They never got back to me, and it was crazy, bro. I had my followers, bro, and so somebody, one of my followers I met through there, he came and he's like, hey, you should get on Instagram, and I was like, Instagram? I never had Instagram in my life, bro. Never had it in my life, never, and so I was like, nah, bro, that's like, in my mind, I'm thinking that's people's lives, bro. I don't want to go with people's lives, man, And he was like, no, bro, you should do it and post these stuff up, bro. This was out. And I was like, for a while, I was debating it until one day I'm like, you know what? I was like, man, I'm going to just post them and then I'm going to see how this goes, And next thing you know, bro, within a course of 2 months, bro, here I am. And it's like, wow, all the love and all the support, all the, what I'm saying? People that are like fascinated about their asking questions, and I'm able to share my knowledge. And it's like, wow, bro, this is going to a whole nother level, bro. And I'm like, man. And so this is where I am today,
Nah, that's mad cool. And that's how I stumbled into you, because you was you was doing the a live with Raza Stan.
Uh-huh.
He was doing the giveaway.
The giveaway, yeah.
That's how I was like, oh, and then I started following you, right? And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, damn, this is hot. Like every single time you post something up, I'm like, yo, I gotta share this with everybody else. Like, I'm not the only one who feels this.
Yeah.
Sure that a lot of other people's like, yo, I stumbled into your page. I'm like, it's only my thing is to share with everybody else and let everybody else know about you. You know what I mean? Because they might be looking.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
hard to find like a legit spot.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, you see somebody random, right?
Yeah.
Post it up. You'd be like, I don't know. But then if I'm posting it up, another person reposting you up, and it starts
Yeah.
going through, and it's like, oh nah, this man is legit. And then they start following your page, they start seeing your posts, and you have your story, and every single time you have new pieces. The
Yeah.
earrings for the women's
Oh,
are yo.
yeah. Oh man, bro, and it's. I'm glad you pointed out, bro, and I do appreciate you taking notice, bro, because like I said, people have been showing just tremendous support and love, bro, and there's no words I can say, bro, and I just know that I appreciate that, bro. People take notice, and it's like, that's what's up, bro, because my heart, bro, is not. Yeah, it's a business, bro, but my heart behind it, bro, is these are treasures, bro, and I want these treasures to be revealed to as many people as who our ancestors are calling, bro. You know what I mean, so to speak. Because if you know, you know. There's a saying that says, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? When you see it, if you know, you know, bro. If you don't, you're gonna just brush it off and just move on, bro. But I found that many people, bro, are searching, bro. Many people are searching. Many people have been searching long for these figures, bro. And to be able to know that I'm I'm able to help them, bro, in their walk, in their journey, bro, in their understanding and their knowledge of just their ancestors, of our culture, bro. You know what I mean, so to speak, because it's rich, bro, and it's thriving, bro. You know, and to be able to share that, you know, whatever I know, bro, and to, it's like it blesses my heart, bro. You know what I mean? There's no words that I can say, bro, and people have told me that, bro, like that, you know what, you know, that just being the gratitude, bro, of just like, man, you're helping me a lot, you know, understand this, because like I said, my heart behind it is not to treat it like a business, bro. Yeah, you know, there's profit to be made, bro, but at the same time, bro, my aim is to get these treasures out to more people, and to get our people to understand that this is where we come from, bro. Yeah, not all of us can claim a tribe, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't claim a tribe, bro, but I know that it's there, bro. We're mixed. We have it in our bloods, bro. And it's whether you claim it or you don't claim it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But if you claim it, then it's like something that, you know what, I want to learn more and more and more about, you know? And so yeah, bro.
Nah, I completely agree with you on that point. And at the end of the day, we have to preserve our culture, bro.
Yeah,
Because a lot of us are having kids, and a lot of us are mixing. But at the end of the day, we still need to uphold that side of our culture. If we're in a mixed relationship, or
yeah,
we marry within each other and stuff, we should keep that and let our kids know that, like, look, this is our history. Like, this is
yeah,
what our ancestors, our great great grandparents. We might be a
yes,
third generation, second generation, first generation. However, you need to learn about your past. You know what I mean? You need to keep our ancestors out there, and you need to keep
yeah,
the culture alive. Because just like Day of the Dead, you know what I mean? When Coco the
yeah,
movie came out,
yeah,
it was dope because I was able to communicate with my kids. Because me
yeah,
explaining it and showing them the ofrenda and what we
yeah,
do,
yeah,
completely different when Disney took it under their wing, and they did a
yeah.
phenomenal job, bro.
Oh, they did, bro. They did. And it's like it's funny you mentioned that, bro, because it's like that movie, bro, you know, Dia de los Muertos, bro. It's indigenous, bro. It's where it came from, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they uh you know, it's you know, the Mictlan Siwa, or the wife of Mictlan Tecutli. She's the Katrina, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so it runs deep, bro. It's like and that was just that movie exposed us to, man, our culture, bro. And like you said, it's something that either we're gonna continue to search more and more about, that there's more to it than just the movie. It's like, you know what I mean, it's like it's we have to um search for it, bro. You know what I mean? And it's like and we all got to start somewhere, bro. You know what I mean? Whether, you know, it be, you know, through one through a movie, or whether it be through a figure, or whatever it is, we have to start somewhere, bro. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
another thing you said, bro, that kind of like I heard my our ancestors in you, bro, was how it's up to us, bro, to preserve the culture, bro. You know, like it's our responsibility, bro. You know what I mean? Whether we're wherever we're at in the mixed relationship, you know, whatever it is, bro, it's our responsibility, because that's our history, that's our culture, bro. You know what I mean? And in fact, the last speech of Cuauhtemoc, bro, when, you know, the Mexicas, they put up a fight, bro, against the invasion, bro. They fought to the bitter end, bro. They were, you know, hit with smallpox, hit with everything, bro. Hit tribes that were traitors, bro. You know what I mean? They got surrounded from all angles, from their peeps, from the sickness, from the guns, everything, bro. But they fought to the bitter end, bro, to the very end. And one of the Cuauhtemoc's last speech, bro, you know, he accepted the defeat, bro, because there was only so much they could do, bro. You know, they were fighting with everything they had, bro. Even women were fighting, bro, and women were not even permitted to fight, bro. But they were given everything they had, bro. They went against all their customs, bro. You know what I mean? Because they were fighting for something, bro. And one of his speeches, he says, bro, is that it's up to us, bro, to lead and guide the young ones, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it was his cry, bro, to that things are not gonna be the same anymore. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to us to hold these treasures in our hearts, bro. Because there's gonna be a day where the sun is gonna rise again. I'm paraphrasing what he's saying, but and it's gonna be time. It's going to be time for us to be able to express ourselves like we did in the olden days, bro, you know? And so when you had said it, it's our responsibility to keep the culture alive. I thought about that speech and I was like, man, you know what? That's true, bro. There's truth behind that, you know, 100%, you know? Yeah.
Nah, I completely agree with that, man. And I guess is is in our blood at the end of the day. Sorry for like I have a little cough and
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, man, it's all up to us, man. And just like this bracelet, right? I went to
Yeah.
Mexico, right? I went to the city. It's a jade bracelet. And the guy who was selling it was on the street, whatever, right? And
Yeah.
first he didn't want to sell it.
Yeah.
But then he had another piece, bro. This was a beautiful bracelet he had, bro. It's not even, these jades are like huge compared to the one that I wanted to buy off of him, right?
Yeah.
And he straight up told me I can't sell you that. Because first he threw a crazy ass number, right?
Uh-huh.
Think it will be the equivalent of like $200 or $300, right?
Uh-huh.
And then when he told me the backstory, he's like, "Oh, you know, it took me a while to collect all these beads." And he was telling me like, you know, he was going to like ruins and stuff and actually collecting them, right? And then he knew other
Yeah.
people and they were like, you know, be like, "Yo, bro, I found it here." Same thing with this bracelet that I have on, right?
Right.
But it was like legit. It took him a couple of years. So the one he had on, I was like, "Yo, bro, let me buy that for you." Now that he told me what it is,
Yeah.
it's like that. And the J's were like green, bro, like legit,
Yeah.
like green, like exotic green, like an
Yeah.
emerald.
Yeah.
And then when he threw the offer, and I was like, "All right, cool. I'll be right back, bro. I'll be right back." And I came with the money. He's like, "Nah, I can't do it."
Yeah.
He's like, "But I could sell you this one if you want." He's like, "I'll make it right now." He's like, "I have orders of them, and I just, you know, place it together for you right now." I'm like, "How much you
Yeah.
want?" He's like, "Just give me 100."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Sure." So I ended up just getting him like 120 and stuff, which would be like what, 1,000?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Mexican pesos. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be
Yeah.
like 1,200. So
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
still cool with it.
Yeah.
And I was happy. I was like, all right, cool. And then I wear it. It has it's been legit. I've had it for what, 4 years?
Yeah.
And it's not nothing has happened to it. Still good. The way he, you know, he did it, like
Yeah.
he did the
Yeah.
little cross right
The
here. So
little.
it
Yeah.
matches up. There's wax, the wax rope and stuff he burnt in.
Man, looks legit. Yeah.
Yes, I was mad happy with that. That's why when I saw your page, I'm like, yo, this is dope. And then my thing is like when it comes down to the knives and the axes, right?
Yeah.
You able to ship that? Because when I went, right, and I went
Yeah.
to the what is it? The pyramids, right, in the city.
Yeah. 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 And Teotihuacan, right?
Yeah, I went
Yeah.
over there. There was this guy selling axes,
Yeah.
and then my on my Instagram page, I have a I'm using that axe to cut axe to ice, and I'm like, yeah, cutting ice with an axe Aztec, and I try to bring that in, but I'm like, damn, I can't bring that shit on the plane because
Yeah.
I already had got checked because I had bring sand one time, and they're like, yo, you bring anything else, you're gonna go in. I'm like,
Right.
so when I was
Right.
in the hotel, that shit hit me, and I was like, I just left it there, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. And then when I saw your page, it reminded me. But I'm like, yo, are you able to ship that? And I'm like, yo, I don't want to go through
Yeah.
that situation again. That's why I'm like, yo.
And it's the life of a because the word Pochtecatl means merchant. It means long distance travel, and it's something that uh uh you know, yeah, I travel to Mexico, bro, to Tijuana every week, almost every 2 weeks, every week now. You know what I mean? Because the demand's so high now, bro, that I'm like, man. So I have to get out my artists, bro. My artists, my artesanos, bro. They're in Chiapas and Itztapalapa, so they have to ship the items from there to Tijuana, right?
Oh,
Tijuana's up, bro. So it's going through shipping from there, and it's me getting past customs, bro. Because you know what I mean. Bro, I don't have a legit, bro. I'm barely starting up, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm bringing that like smuggling it, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's like it's cross.
You're not smuggling. You're transporting.
There you go, transporting it. You know what I mean? And it's something that it's always a risk, bro. You know what I mean? It's always a risk, but um, it's something that like I said, bro, it's in my heart, and I'm willing to make that sacrifice, so to speak, bro. Like I said, I'm working a 9 to 5, bro. I don't have to do this. You know what I'm saying? But it's my heart, bro, and my passion to get this across, bro. So getting them from deeper down south of Mexico to Tijuana. From Tijuana, I go pick up, then I bring it down over here, and then I prepare to ship, bro. And that's one thing they told me, bro, was that when you go on Instagram, bro, it's gonna be a lot of shipping, bro. You know what I mean? Once you start putting your stuff out there like that, and I'm like, man, but then I didn't realize it, bro, until Colorado, Canada, Europe, bro. Like people were like, do
Oh
you ship?
wow.
And I'm like, oh man, I didn't think about all that, bro. And I'm like, oh shoot, you know what I mean? And so I started. That's how it all started, bro. And so I shipped the makwa wheat to those 42-inch makwa wheat, that big old
Yeah.
obsidian sword. I shipped it out to Colorado, bro. You know what I mean? And I was like, dang, you know what I mean? Hopefully it made it. And every time, bro, I ship something, bro, I'm always crossing my fingers, bro, because it has to go through that UPS freaking hellhole, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't appreciate packages, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's like it's always like crossing my fingers, bro, and saying, man, yeah, I hope it gets through, and luckily, uh, a lot of it goes through, bro. You know what I'm saying? Canada, Colorado, very few times, bro, it's broken, bro, and I'm like, dang. But I have insurance on my shipping, bro. So
Oh, that's
I
good.
mean, yeah, and with me, these things are I can get the same item, bro. I just tell my artist, you know what, make me the same one. You know what I mean? And he'll make it the same one. So getting it's not a problem. It's just sometimes dealing with the broken pieces that I'm like, dang, I feel bad because you know what I mean. It's my loss. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, you know what I mean. And I'm a good-hearted person. It's like it's always a run the risk of shipping, but if it breaks, then you know what? Don't trip. You know what I mean? I'll take care of it, bro. Because it's all about, you know what I mean, these treasures getting into your hands, bro. You know what I mean? And I make it. I take it upon myself and the responsibility to assure that, bro. You know what I mean? So so yeah, to answer that question, bro, I mean, it's always a shipping's always, so I have to always prepare, super package it with those wrapping papers, get a box, and oh man, bro.
Yo, you've made it to Europe as well, bro. That's wild.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hey,
bro. It is, and it's something that I never imagined or thought of, bro. You know what I'm saying? That man, bro. These treasures are people want them, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dang, you know what I mean? And they're made out of barro, bro. Barro's like clay, bro. So they can break easy, bro. You know what I mean? And it's
yeah.
like, uh, uh and I'm always like, man, but I prepare with that bubble wrap, bro. I put some good bubble wrap on it, and I just wrap it, and I put newspaper. I put freaking anything I can. I freaking put it around it to protect it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Drop it or they kick it or something, bro. It gives it a little protection there, bro. Um, but it's really an honor, bro, to be able to supply the demand, bro, to people that need it, and that want it.
Nice, man. And what you call it, since you said you got your own artists out there, right?
Yeah,
So that's pretty cool because you're basically helping out the community out there to, craft, and then you're able to sell it on this side. So it's like you're
yeah.
basically making an economy down there for them to produce something. So you're creating jobs.
Right, bro.
Pretty
And
dope.
it is though, bro, because honestly, like when I look at it, bro, it's what it is, bro. Like I said, I'm not treating this as a business, bro. I'm treating this as a way that's gonna help support them, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't need to do this, bro. I don't need to do it, bro. I got a 9 to 5. I'm an office manager at a dental office, bro. You know what I mean? I don't make bank, but I make enough money, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
Mhm.
need to do. Oh, you know what I mean? Week in, week out, drive to Tijuana, and get. You know what I mean? It's a hustle. It's you know what I mean. Sometimes it's you have to push yourself to get through these things, bro. But I do it because I came to know these people more in a personal level, bro. And I'm like, dang, bro, these people out there, they're living off freaking um uh, I don't know how much a day, bro, but it's like it's very low, bro. You know what I mean? And I go out there every time in Tijuana, bro, and I'm always seeing our people over there, bro, and they know what hustle means, bro. Out here, you find a lot of people asking and begging for money, bro. You know what I mean? Over there, bro, not once have I ever been asked money, bro. Not once. People are coming, offering to clean my car, taking my groceries to the car. They're always offering some type of service, bro. Whether it's taking your bags to the car, bro, they're always doing something, and they're never asking for, can I get money? It's like it's just a common theme. You're helping me, so therefore, and toma. You know what I'm saying? Here's
Yeah.
a little, bro, and it's always that, bro. And that's one thing I admire about our cultura, bro, is that they don't ask for handouts, bro. You know what I mean? And even when I said one time, bro, I remember I said to this one guy, I didn't want the stuff, bro. I was like, man, nah, I'm kind of cool right now. And he was like, you sure? I made it by hand. You could see he's trying, bro. And when I say, I don't want it, but toma, bro, and I blessed him with some feria. And he's like that, and he's like, no, I don't want it like this. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, I don't want it like this. I work for mines, you know what I mean? And that kind of like blessed my heart, bro. And I said, you know what? Now you keep it and you continue to get your hustle on, get your move on. But I appreciate the hustle, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, bro, I kind of find a connection to our people, bro. Build relationships with these artists, bro. And it's like, um, just as long as they make their money, bro, and they're happy, and I make a little profit over here, bro, then it's all good, bro. You know what I mean? Everybody wins in the end of the day, bro. You know what I mean? People sometimes ask me, hey, bro, how come you don't raise your prices? How come you don't, you know what I mean? How come you don't, this piece you can sell it for this much, bro. Over there, they're selling it for that much. And I'm like, bro, I'm here to preserve the culture, bro. I'm not here to get rich off of this, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I understand and I get it, bro. But at the same time, I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not going to take advantage of our people either, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like if our people over there are making out and I'm satisfied with what I'm getting, then I'm happy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, it helps provide for them, bro. And it's something at the end of the day, I'm like, that's what's up, bro. That's cool. I'm I'm building a relationship more with these artists and coming to find that, man, bro. They don't depend on it because they're working over there, but it helps them, bro. It blesses them because they have that extra feria, bro, over there to bless their family with. You know what I'm saying, bro? And to know at the end of the day, to know that that's what's happening, bro, then you know what? I'm like, man, sense of fulfillment, bro. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's dope, bro. That's really, that's hands down, bro. Because other people would try to, everybody else would try to take what you call advantage, but you're
Yeah.
not. You're like, nah, I'm just trying to preserve the culture, spread the joy out there and stuff. Just keep it alive.
Right. Right.
Some people don't understand. Some people don't understand that sometimes it's not about the money at the end of the day. It's about, is a bigger meaning to the craft or whatever your message you're trying to deliver to somebody.
Right.
And I always
Right.
tell people that it's like, oh, like when I have ideas and not just tell somebody, it's like, yo, go ahead, do it, bro.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. It's like if I don't give you my idea and I don't share it with the world, it's gonna stay stagnant. Where
Right.
why hold it in and be greedy? If you
Right.
can make something out of it, and if you become big and you make it, I'm like, I don't care. I'm happy for you. I'm like, really? I'm like, yeah, bro. I've always been like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I forgot who said the quote. That's why I have the whole idea. Like, if you have an idea, always share it. Don't ever leave it stagnant inside you. Share it with the world because somebody will pick it up and do something great.
Right. Right.
And I
Yeah.
love
No.
that concept with you right there too, because you're like, yeah, I could make way more, but I'm not. I'm just trying to, get our culture out there and keep it alive.
Right. Right. Yeah. No, bro, and absolutely, and that's one thing I appreciate, bro, and one thing that I also have that same heart, bro. It's like, man, we always talk about unity in the community, bro, and that we need to be together in this oneness, bro. Well, it has to start somewhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it has to start with us supporting one another, lifting each other up, bro. Yeah, we may sell the same product, bro, but you know what? Everyone's gonna get a little some, bro. You know what I mean? Everybody gets fed under the sun, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to take your clients or take your customers or you know what I mean, try to, you know what I mean, be on this high horse bigger than yours, bro. Nah, bro. It's like, man, at the end of the day, bro, we're all in here, bro, just to, you know, either share an idea, bro, you know what I mean, make a little feria, bro. And at the end of the day, bro, your win is my win, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it, bro. It's like that's how our ancestors seen it, bro. The tianguis, you know, when, you know, we all heard of tianguis, bro. It's still active and thriving in Mexico, bro. But you know, the pesao is like Levi's and hats nowadays, things from over here over there, used stuff, bro, and everybody's trying to make money, and they're all right next to each other, bro, selling probably the same thing, but they're not hating on each other, bro. You know what I mean? They're all there just trying to make a little feria, bro. And tianguis comes from the Nahuatl word tianguisli, right? And back in our ancestors' days, it was this huge market, bro, on Tlatelolco, bro, and everybody there would have their handmade stuff, bro, to either trade or to barter, bro, or to, you know, buy, to purchase, bro. And it was always this unity in our community, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is where I you know, I really take it to heart, bro. It's like I support one another, bro. I support you. I support, you know what I mean? The other people that sell the same stuff that I do, bro. You know what I mean? I support them too, bro. You know what I mean? But not everybody thinks the same, bro. And unfortunately, they have that mindset of like, you know what I mean, territorial, bro. You know, and you can't change that, bro. You can't change that. And I'm not a hater, bro. I'm a congratulator, bro. It's what you said was like kind of like it's just true to that. Share their ideas, bro. Get it out there. You know what I mean? Because we're all trying to make it, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And with that said, right, have you met somebody who's like, yo, I can't sell this or that because, you know, I'm part of this tribe and stuff, and, you know, or you have somebody who's in the tribe, right? And they're like, yo, I can't really, you know, go out my way because my family is like, I'm being outcasted. Because I follow somebody, right?
Uh-huh.
I try to get him on the show because he does like a lot of jade.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, yo, I do this stuff, you know what I mean? But my fam's is like, they don't like it.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, bro, but you're spreading culture. He's like, yeah, but they don't like me doing the internet. They don't like me having an Instagram. And he's like, he's like, yo, I sell replicas. These are not real pieces.
Yeah.
But people order from him a lot, bro. And he's like full blown, like really made big moves, bro. And he's mad cool, bro. Mad cool. And he does a lot of jade items. But when I told him to come on the show, I'm like, yo, I just want to, you know, tell people what you do. And he's like, nah, I can't, bro, because my family will be real tight if I do it. I'm like, nah, it's all cool, Papa. I'm like, yo, continue what you do, bro. I don't care. I'll continue, you know, spreading the message that, you know, you do your art and stuff. And I legit have mad respect for you, bro.
Right. Right.
Have you faced that?
Honestly, I haven't, but I've heard a lot about it, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm one to respect people's positions, bro. You know what I mean? People's thoughts and there's things that are permitted in the community and things that are not permitted in the community. And I think it's being considerate of that, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because people have asked me, bro, a lot of times, you know, hey, is your stuff blessed, you know? And things like that, bro, where I understand, bro, people have a different understanding and yeah, they're blessed, bro. You know what I mean? Uh, um, but it's like they don't question, bro, but they want to see where I'm at, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I know, like I said, bro, um, I know enough about it to have an understanding and a respect for the community, and I also know enough about it because then there's those people that have been in prison and that wanna, you know what I mean? Did you earn that, or do you know about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you know what I mean? I could tell you things about what this means politically, about prison politics, and I could tell you what these things mean culturally as well. You know what I mean? It's like I know enough about it, bro. So to be able to respect people's where they're at, bro, their levels, you know, and to answer that question, bro, I think as I'm getting more involved in the community, bro, I come to find that there's people that are, they have they're political about it. There's people that are cultural about it, ceremonial about it. There's just different aspects of this, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And it's just understanding and respecting that, bro. You know what I mean? I haven't faced it straightforward, like someone coming at me straightforward, but I have an understanding and respect for people like that. You know what I mean? And a lot of people will agree that I'm doing this. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, bro, I'm not gonna refuse any. Somebody wants to purchase it, bro. I'm not gonna say, hey, do you know about it? Do you? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, you want to purchase it, and no, yeah, it's a business, but at the same time, bro, uh, uh, to each their own, bro. You know what I mean? People will are drawn to it for a reason, bro. You know what I mean? And people grow in this at their level. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have to know 100% everything about this specific figure. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, as long as it's in their hands, then I'm doing my part, bro, of bringing these treasures into people's hands. Do a lot of people agree with it? I mean, no one has told me that they don't agree with it, and a lot of support and people have been encouraging me and supporting me. But at the same time, in the back of my mind, I know that it's there and that there's an existence of that, but I haven't faced that. If that makes sense.
Nah, completely agree. And like you said, bro, it's all about the respect. And like I said, this person and stuff, and out of due respect, I was like, all right, cool, bro. I'm like, we still cool to this day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I just, I completely understand where it's coming from, and you gotta respect what's like. Some people will keep going. You know what I mean? Like, oh, yo,
Right.
yo, I just fall back, but I'm still gonna promote your stuff because I love it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's what a lot of people lose it. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know how to fall back.
Right. Right. And
I'm
there's
like, if
something.
somebody says no, just walk away and say thank you. That's
Right.
it.
Right. Right. And there's been people. I mean, honestly, bro. Like you know, I've been I haven't faced that what you're describing. I haven't faced it, like I
Hmm.
said, forwardness, but I can sense when you can sense the energy, bro. You can sense the vibe. You know what I mean? You're like, okay, wait a minute, I can sense the vibe here, and like you said, I'm gonna fall back a little bit, and I'm gonna respect this person's ideas, this person's thoughts about this. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna debate, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You're entitled to how you see it, and as long as my heart's right behind it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because people think, oh, you're just about the money. You shouldn't be selling our culture. One person got at me and said, um, uh, uh, they said, man, they said, que le cueste, que si le guste, que le cueste. In other words, if they like it, then let them pay the high price for it. In other words, raise your prices, and if they really like it, then they would pay the price for it. And
Yeah.
I can get the thought behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we shouldn't be. To him, it's like, don't sell cheap art. What we find as significant and as a value. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I'm like, and that's true. But at the same time, I'm not. As long as, like I said, at the end of the day, the people, my artists, are being taken care of. They get their what they want out of it, and I make a little profit out of it. Then we're all fine, bro. You know what I mean? We're all fine. There's no need for me to, you know what I'm saying? But they were very fixed and very, 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 like, kept on repeating it over and over and over. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fall back a little bit and just let you get it all out there. And thank you for your thoughts. Thank you for your consideration. Thank you for your feedback. But you know what I'm saying? You go your way, I go mine, and have a good day. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's dope. I have one thing right now, right? What is it? Have you gotten requests like somebody's hit you up and like, oh, can you get this for me? Like they're looking for particular items and
Yeah, yeah. In fact, yeah. As a matter of fact, last week, bro. No, actually, 2 weeks ago, somebody had asked for this pregnant. I don't know if you seen it. I think you posted it, or I think you. I don't know, but it's just a lady giving birth.
the figure giving the birth on the
Yes, there's a ceremony, right? Somebody had asked for that. They're like, hey, you know what? Can you get me this. I seen this piece here, and they send me a picture of it. I always tell people, send me a picture of it. The people I deal with, man, they'll make something out of nothing, bro. You know what I mean? And she sent it, and I sent it to my artist right away, bro. I sent it to him, and I told him, I check it out. I'm looking for this figure, and he shows me it, bro. He shows me of one that he made in the past, and he's like, here it is. And I'm like, dang. So, but he says, but we have to fabricate it. We have the mold, but we have to make it. We need some time. We need about a month in advance. And I'm like, oh, take your time. As long as, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? This person wants it, and let's make it happen. You know what I mean? And so that's what I've been doing. And now I've been telling the people, the one that does the featherwork ear cuffs, those earrings.
Yeah.
He told me, he's like, you know what? Let them know that I can make it in any color they want, any bird they want. You know what I'm saying? So custom made orders, bro. In other words, and it's like, wow, bro, that's what's up, bro. They want either the macaw feathers, they want the, you know what I mean, hawk feathers, they want it in black or in blue. You know what I'm saying? Then it's my artists is they're flexible, bro. They're not like, oh, this is what it is. They don't want it. Ni modo. No, they're like, we'll go all the extra mile for this. You know what I mean? And just to answer your question, yeah, I've had people send me stuff, and I was like, you know, and then we make it happen, bro. We make it happen.
That's dope. And then the one that I'm feeling right now is the cobijas, the blankets.
Oh, yeah,
man. Because before out here, like they used to be heavy, right? But it's been hard and harder to find. So as I'm telling people, I'm on your page, and then whoever's watching on Instagram, I'm showing them what I'm talking about, so they can have an idea. Yeah, man. So the blankets, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody growing up had one, but now in New York, it's a dying breed, bro. It's a real dying breed. That's why I posted it up. So just in case somebody's watching it, get your fix.
Yeah, and it is a dying breed, bro. And it's one thing when I seen them, I was like, man, bro, this brings back memories, but it also speaks, bro. These blankets speak culture, bro. It speaks legends, bro. It speaks history, bro. It speaks beauty, bro. It speaks so much, not just the blanket, bro. And I try to tell people that, bro, that, you know what, it's like, I'm passionate about this stuff, bro. You know what I mean? And some people think I may be putting too much on it, bro, but nah, bro. Once you start knowing the stories behind, you know, what's imprinted, what's in these blankets, bro, you begin to appreciate and begin to admire it, bro. You know what I mean? And the lady with the warrior there holding the lady, bro. There's a story behind that, bro. There's a story behind each and everything, and once you begin to have an understanding about that, you feel connected, bro, to your culture in a way that is just beyond words, bro. You know,
the color work is crazy. How are they made?
So they're all handmade, bro. You know what I mean? Some of them are handmade, like the thicker ones that I have. Not all of them, and some of them are machine made, and they come from Oaxaca, over there, Puebla and Oaxaca. So they make them. They can make thicker ones, bro. Handmade, thicker ones, bro. But that's more money, bro, and that's only by order, bro. That's only by order because it's like it's gonna, you know, they raise up the price a little bit because when something's handmade, it's like, bro, it takes time, you know. But those are all.
What type of fabric? Like wool?
They're like wool, yeah, wool. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You don't mind? Would you mind telling us the cost, or you rather just tell me after?
Oh, the cost of it?
Yeah.
The cost of the blanket? How would I sell it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I sell it for they go for 30. Most of them go for 30, but the thicker ones that are different material, I don't have the material in mind, but I gotta put the material on it, but those go for 60 because it's you could tell it's different, you know. But
oh, nice.
But they're $30. You know what I mean? $30 for the blankets. You know.
So now you guys hearing it right here, right now. If you're hearing it, don't forget. Don't forget, go to his page. I don't want to ruin the for the pronunciation.
For the
Aztec treasures, right?
It's Aztec treasures or Azteca treasures. I had Aztec treasures initially, bro, and and everybody knows Aztec, right? Aztec treasures, but it's like when you have an understanding of the word Aztec, right? And I'm on a little history lesson, bro, but Aztec was termed by a European, bro. You know what I mean? It wasn't they didn't refer to themselves as Aztec, bro. They were referred to as Mexica, right? The Mexica, where you get the word Mexico from, was derived from the Mexicas, right? They didn't call themselves Aztecs, you know what I mean? It was a term that was used to categorize the Nahuatl indigenous people as the Aztec Empire, but when you begin to study a little deeper, the Mexicas, they came out of Aztlan, right? We all know of Aztlan. Most of us know of Aztlan. That's where they came out of. About 8 tribes. They came out of this cave, right? Just wandering tribes, bro. And Huitzilopochtli told the Mexicas that we're gonna go and we're gonna find an eagle perched on a cactus, and once we see that, the prophecy's fulfilled, and we're gonna build our empire here, right? This is where we get the eagle perched on the cactus on the Mexican flag, right? It was a prophecy given by Huitzilopochtli. However, they came from there, and Huitzilopochtli said, we are no longer, from this day forward, I'm paraphrasing, we're going to be called Mexica, no longer Azteca, right? And Azteca means Aztecatl and Azteca were words, was a term that would describe a person from the place of Aztlan, right? They came from a place of Aztlan. So I didn't correct it, but I put the proper word for Azteca, which is a person. It's Azteca is plural. It's a plural. You know what I mean? It means like Aztec, so to speak. And Azteca is singular, which is one person. But I put Azteca for this connection of this is, we all talk about this Aztlan, right? And it's this deeper connection to our roots, bro. You know what? This is where we all came from, Aztlan.
That's deep. I never knew it was spelled that way, bro. That's why I was like, yo, hoping I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. But you dropping this gem right here.
There's debate about it, bro. Like, it's not Azteca. It's not Aztec. It's Mexica, right? And we shouldn't be using the word Aztec because they never call themselves as Aztec. We know of Aztec because it's of the people that
wrote the books.
That wrote the books and stuff like that. But when you dig a little deeper, you're gonna find the word Azteca, TL, or Azteca, AH. And I wanted people to not only know the pronunciation of how our ancestors referred to the people of Aztlan, but also this connection that, man, it gets a little deeper. You know what I mean? It gets a little deeper than the Mexica tribe. It's so many tribes, you know what I mean, that we're all a part of, and some can name those tribes, others can't, you know what I mean? But Mexica, it's something that if we don't know a tribe, we claim a part, like Mexico. They claim it comes from Mexica, right? But they want identity, bro. They want to claim indigenous, bro. In other words, you know what I mean? It was New Spain, and from New Spain it was Mexico. So they wanted to regain their identity, so to speak,
Nah, I completely agree, man. But yeah, I just love these treasures right here, man. You have even the screaming death scream.
Yeah, the death whistle.
Yeah, the death whistles. That yo, if we go through everything you sell, man, it's a whole lot. It's you have the equivalence of what loteria would be.
Yeah, and now what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's popular right there. Yeah, but the death whistles, man, that's man, bro. Those are, they're screaming, man. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
something.
then you have the weekender or tote bags, which
Which one?
the weekender bags.
Oh, yes. Yeah, those ones. Yeah, those are also popular.
You have the figures as well. I'm showing as
Yeah.
Then we have the The little nice with the that's would that be lava rock?
That's no, that's obsidian, bro. That's
Oh,
volcanic rock.
really?
That lava rock, volcanic rock. Obsidian. Yeah, that's made out of straight volcanic rock right there, bro. Uh,
Yeah. And then oh yeah, you have the t-shirts as well.
yeah, yeah. Those t-shirts there, those come from Teotihuacan, but those are they change color, bro. The white ones they
What?
change by the sun, bro. When the rays hit the image,
Yeah.
it makes it brighter. It's a trick, bro. I had to post a video on that, bro, because it's a trick. The way you see it there, it's the white shirts. The way you
Yeah.
see it, and when it hits the sun, you can see it just come out more. And it's a trip how they make them.
Hey. And then he got the piñatas too.
Oh yeah, those piñatas, bro.
Oh, the shield. You also have shields just in case.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man. And the flower pot.
yeah. Tlaloc, the base, yeah,
It is so much, man. I'm just, astonished of everything that you're able to bring over and have everybody, just, you know what I mean, experience. Let's do this death whistle.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
man. What are other things that people have requested? Because
Um,
on your page, you really have a broad. And when I say a broad of items, it is broad. Anything that goes from a kitchen item all the way to like an earring,
yeah,
even for your hair. There, basically, you
yeah,
have everything you need from
right.
everything from home decor all the way to wear and then clothes, everything and foremost, which is I can't even be like, what don't you not have?
Right, right. And it's a trip, bro, because there's so much that you see out there, right? And it's like, man, and so I want to keep it just culture, bro. I want to keep it straight, Aztec, Mexica, you know what I mean? Indigenous. I want to keep that page strictly just for that, bro. Whether it be, like you said, coasters for your cups or wall decorations or figures or ceremonial copaleros or, you know what I mean? Feather work, whatever it is. I just want to have people just feel this connection, bro. You know what I mean? And I have people all the time, bro, all the time say, you know what, I can feel the energy. You know what I'm saying? I can feel it. You know what I mean? I know exactly what they're talking about, bro. Because when you're in tune, you can feel it, bro. You can sense that, man. There's power behind this. You know what I mean? There's it's not just a figure, bro. They're just it's just when you're in touch and in tune with the call of your ancestors, bro. You just look at this and you're like, man, this is a more than a work of art. There's much more behind this here. You know what I mean? And so I try to make everything available from t-shirts to and there's more stuff coming up too. Like there's things that I've been in contact with other artists and there's still things that I want to bring, but I know that I need to take it easy, bro. Kind of slow it down a little bit, bro, because my house is starting to look like a
Like
storage.
the one thing I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, I am gonna hit you about is that cobija, that blanket.
Yeah, yeah.
Because right now in New York, we hitting 20-degree weather. So I think that'll be a nice little piece to sleep on.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. So
So
yeah,
that most definitely is one of those things that, I'll be more than happy to inquire about.
yeah, yeah. Check them out, bro, because they're all different styles, different image, and they sell out fast, bro. Those sell out faster than, man, tamales, bro. You know what I mean? Those and the gabanes, those ones, those ponchos that you put on you. Oh man,
That's another one I forgot to touch on because I'm telling you, it's so many things that I remember growing up and seeing, and it's hard to find. Another thing that's hard to find out here are flags. And now,
mm,
even when I went to Mexico, it was hard to find a flag. Like I was in the city and it was hard to find like a legit official Mexican flag.
Yeah.
Not the print on one, like the legit one that's like embroidered and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for one of those, and it's hard.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually I've been thinking about bringing one, bro, because I can get one, and but there I'm like, man, I take my I Toyota Camry, bro. I'm like, how am I gonna bring this into like a, because these flags are not just, they're big
They're
flags, bro.
huge.
They're huge, bro. And crossing over, they're right there, bro. And they're like, man, I want to get it, but how am I gonna cross this sucker over, bro? Like, where am I gonna put it at? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hanging. Half of it's gonna be hanging out the window, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh man. Hopefully, I can get my business license, bro, and start bringing in uh big old cargo, bro, of stuff. You know what I mean? Eventually, that's the level I'm gonna take it to next. You know?
I completely understand. I was just looking for the ones that you fold, the legit ones, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not with the whole pole and
Big.
everything,
Yeah.
because that's hard.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
hard to find. The print out ones is easy, but I'm talking about like I'm telling you, like the nice one that has the little tassels at the bottom, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
it just looks different. It looks good, you know what I mean? It looks official.
Right.
It's
Right.
just hard to find those joints.
Well, when I'm over there, man, I'll keep you in mind, bro, and I'm gonna ask them to bring it closer to me. Let me have a closer look at that right there. And if that I see you're talking about, bro, then I'll go ahead and snatch it up for you, bro. You know?
That sounds beautiful, man. That
Yeah.
sounds amazing. I would be more than, happy to get that from you and support. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's all about the support, and we all have to support each other at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
That,
No.
that's what that's what this whole thing all it comes down this is support, man. A lot of people do forget about supporting each other. And this
Yeah.
is the conversation that I hear a lot from the West, that there's not a lot of support. Everybody talks about support. But then when it comes down to having the action of supporting each other, it's like, nah, but you be all right. I'm like, but why?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm over here in the East, and I'm like, nah, let's support everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's something that you hear a lot, like you said, a lot, bro. And I've learned, bro, because as when you're starting, bro, it's like you want support, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you're not asking for it, but at the same time, everybody wants support, bro. Everybody wants that exposure, bro. That recognition. You know what I mean? For a person to say I don't want that, and you're in either in the in whatever arena you're in, it's like, come on, bro. Deep down, you want that, bro. You know what I mean? And it's not about the platform. It's not about the stage. It's about the ideas. It's about the, like you said, it's about getting that out there, bro. Because a lot of people uh, uh, need to hear it, or you know what I'm saying, or the potential of what can become of these ideas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, it's like not so much the platform, bro. It's like so much the heart behind it, and also these treasures being exposed, bro. Like a lot of people tell me, man, I've been looking all over for this, bro. I've been looking all over eBay, you know what I'm saying, for things like this, and nowhere compared to what I have comes close to it, bro. You know what I mean? But I know other people sell it, bro. People that have, you know what I mean, 30K, 50K, bro, and it's like, bro, at the end of the day, I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to knock anybody out, bro. It's like you go where you want to go, you know what I mean? Where you feel is right, where you sense is right, and you support whoever you want to support, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm one to like, that's the way my upbringing is, bro. Is we lift each other up, bro. You know what I mean? We lift each other up, bro. And in our community, bro, we don't have that, bro. We have envy, we have, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of everything, bro. But uh, but yeah, bro, that's a good point you brought up right there, because it's like we could talk support, but at the end of the day, it's like, where's it at? You know what I'm saying? Where's it
Mhm.
at? You know? But
And that's
yeah,
why it's more about actions than talking. That's why when people are like, oh, yeah, I talk about it, but I show it.
yeah,
I'm like, I cannot know you from nowhere, but if I see something I like, I'm gonna share it with everybody I know.
yeah,
And at the end of the day, I don't look for nothing in return. I'm like, it's
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
And some people end up enjoying it. You know, I was like, oh, I appreciate it, man. Like, thank you for doing that. And mad respect. I'm like, nah, you're welcome, bro. I'm not looking for nothing in return. I'm like, it's just me
Right.
sharing what you have with everybody else.
Right. Yeah, and I appreciate that, bro. You know what I mean? And it's something um where it's a good thing, bro. It's a good thing, you know what I mean? To do it with no strings attached, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mm-hmm.
doing it because uh uh I want to support you. And you know what I mean? Within me, I always tell people, you know what I mean? The best way you can support me is by sharing my stuff, bro. That's the best way anyone can support me in my businesses. So you may never buy anything from me, bro. Just share it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest support, bro, because it's getting people's attention, bro. It's like these commercials, bro, that are on TV. You know, they keep on showing the same commercial. Why? You know what I mean? It's like so that there's an awareness of like, oh, wow, you know what I mean? This is out there. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, that's what's about, man.
Yeah, but with that said, man, let everybody know where they could reach you. What method of payments do you take, just in case, you know what I mean? They shy to send you a message, be like, oh, I don't really want to ask that question. Just let them know, you know, if you form a
Right.
payment, and then if they have requests or where to reach you at.
Right. So basically, my page is Azteca Treasures. That's under Azteca_treasures. And the methods of payments I take is Zelle, Venmo, PayPal, uh, uh, Zelle, Venmo, PayPal. Those are the three main methods I take. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm located in California. I do ship. I ship at obviously at the person's expense, but my prices are affordable. Don't be shy to hit me up. I don't put prices on my stuff but you can DM me and I'll give you the price for each one. And like I said, I keep it affordable. But yeah, that's where you can reach me at.
Yeah, man. But thank you again, man. I appreciate your time. Thank you for coming on. And it was a blast, bro. Thank you for giving me some history lessons on a lot of stuff that you know. And it was amazing, especially the Aztec part and how to spell it correctly. And that was a big one right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then thank you for the opportunity, man, to just be on this platform. You know what I mean? Really feel honored as an honored guest, man, and I don't take these opportunities for granted, bro. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that, and I appreciate your what you do, and I support you 100%, man. And just know that I got your back, man.
Nah, same thing here, man. It was a blast. And yeah, thank you, bro.